There it goes.
There it goes. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, we in the building, Swoop Squad. What it is, you're tuning in to episode 12.
12.
Boys. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with y'all? I hope everything is well. What is this? What is this? Episode 12, right? What do we even name this one?
Almost regular season time.
Almost regular season time, yeah. I guess hey, things are slow right now. I guess that's what
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope everybody is well. Everybody is well. We already got some people in the comments. Shout out to AK. Yo, show is amazing, man. We need. Can you get me and Rico on? Well, we trying to get on. What's up, big? You know what I'm saying?
We see you every night, bro.
We see you every night. We see you. You working. You know what I'm saying? We see you working, bro. What's going on? Marcus, as usual. We might have to get Marcus. We might have to get Marcus. We gotta get Marcus on, bro. I think draft time. You gotta get Marcus on. He's very educated about draft. This dude is, he knows what's going on. Yeah, bro. Yo, we gotta get you on the show though. But this week has been really slow for the Birds. So
we're in that Philly, that Eagles dead zone. It's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Kind of rough.
So he said for sure for the time, bro. You said I need this time in the day. No, yo, I did. You know what I mean? I apologize on our behalf, and then you got going. You're trying to upgrade yourself, so I'm super proud of you, AK. Keep doing your thing, man. Yo, word is born. I'm definitely gonna hit you up when I come to. I'm gonna be back home the last week of April, so I'm definitely gonna hit you up. I hope we can hang out. I hope we can come to the draft party with me, please. You know what I'm saying? So if you come join with your boy. Yeah, man, how you doing, bro? How you doing? What's going on, Rico? As my co-host Rico, I went into the comments first. I'm sorry, I don't mean to ignore you. This is my famous, never duplicated Rico, aka affiliated Poppy, my guy right here. What's going on?
We out here, you know what I'm saying? Big Philly energy. If you don't know now, you know. We got a lot of things, even though on the Eagles side things are kind of slow, we got a lot going on elsewhere. We got NBA playoffs going, and it looks like they're about to rob our boy Joel Embiid another year. This is crazy, of the MVP. Philly season has officially tapped in. We're going to trash Fanatics a little bit. That's going to come later on because why? We didn't get our cream jerseys last Sunday. Ridiculous.
We haven't really worn the cream jerseys at all this year, if I see. I mean, because we brought back the Spectrum jerseys.
Well, we get the cream jerseys every Sunday at home, but unfortunately, Fanatics acted like they didn't understand that it was the season started, and they said they needed more time. They didn't have the jerseys ready.
Yo, speaking of Fanatics, Fanatics, I just want to say so. I want to say one thing.
Kill 'em.
Yo, that was whack of you to cancel my James Harden jersey. And then, they canceled it. They said they didn't have any more. How are you going to say you don't have any more jerseys when they just make them? And I'm not the type of person to go get them little fake joints because them joints just be unraveling and whatever.
They go from a jersey to a belly shirt real fast.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? And the sizes I'm a big guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6'3", 280. You know what I'm saying? So them little you can order so on jerseys I'm a 1X, right? Yeah. Because they're kind of big, and I'm like them you gotta get like a 3X. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean. I got dad body. My mom, my wife. If I'm about to say my mom, but she's damn near close, right? My wife is literally got me on a diet. So I'm on a diet, and I'm gonna try to shrink down a little bit. If I can get down to 260, I'm good. Playing weight, if I can get down to 230, maybe I can dunk again. I don't know.
Calm down now.
Yo, my birthday's next month. Don't do me like that, B.
I'm not clowning you, bro. I'm not clowning you. I just don't want you to hurt yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my man's to.
Hey, man, I'm an ex-athlete, man. I can never let go. I could never let go, B. Like, it's funny, my wife, me and my wife, we go on walks at night, and I was carrying my bat. We have a basketball court up the street from our house in our community, and I was shooting, and my wife was like, "Babe, you still got a shot," and I was like, "I know, right?" I was like, maybe I can get in that 30 and up league, and she was like, "No, don't test it."
You got a good life, man. You got a great life. You got a great life, man.
Oh man!
Once you start breaking bones past your 30s, that's when things.
Hey, I've had 4 surgeries since I got my 30s. I've had 2 knee surgeries, 2 shoulder surgeries. I've had 5. I'm sorry, and I broke my hand. So yeah.
See.
Yeah, but we gonna skip that, man. We gonna skip that. I was trying to get in my prime days, man.
Hey, now, man. Sometimes I feel like I can still run the rock the same way, but I know if I probably try to run, I'll probably run into a
the hammy coming up.
Yeah,
Oh man, so we gotta show some love to the comments. Yo, guys, honestly, question for you guys: do you guys feel the Eagles are trying to win now, or do you feel they are looking to a year or two long term? Because I feel we have done nothing. Man, I'm gonna say this. You know what, AK, are you available, AK?
Because I got a good question. I got a good answer for this.
Because yeah. Are you available, AK? I'm gonna invite you on the show. And Marcus, if you want to join too, we're gonna talk a little bit about Phillies. So just want to prepare you guys. Definitely want to prepare you guys.
And honestly, even if you guys weren't ready, screw you, because we're talking Phillies.
We're talking Phillies, man. Shout out to the Phillies. Y'all see the vet. Y'all see the patch, man. I haven't got a haircut, so I don't want y'all to see my line. I got the vet.
I got the preseason going on.
Yeah, I got the vet. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. We both grew up there. We both grew up in the vet. So that's where it started, and that's where it's going. You know what I mean? 2003, man, was my senior year in high school. That's where it ended. So.
Did he say yes, sir? He said yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna send him.
Hey, AK, you might want to get one of these.
Yeah, get yourself a bottle. Get yourself a bottle. Marcus, if you're available, I got you. Let's get on, man.
Let's do it.
Let me go ahead and send him an invite, bro.
Go ahead and have a good night. Cuz said he's coming through, but he's taking a minute.
Yeah, I see that.
I don't know. He got the bootleg internet or something. The Marlins beat the Phils 4-3.
We lost.
That's that shit I don't like.
That's that shit I don't like.
That's that shit I don't like. Man, hey, y'all are gonna. I just want everybody to know, if y'all like how Birdman dresses up for these games, for the Birdman dresses up for the football games, the poncho, does the whole outfit and everything. Hey, get ready, because when I make my Phillies debut this season, y'all about to be thinking it's the Puerto Rican Bryce Harper walking in there.
My question is this: when you're doing the whole poncho thing, you're doing Puerto Rican, but you're gonna put a little Puerto Rican style on that, right?
I'm saying when I go to the Phillies game, not the Eagles game.
But you're gonna put a little bit of Puerto Rican. Because shout out to my Puerto Rican. Listen, I grew up with Puerto Ricans, Puerto Rican, Dominicans. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my African Americans.
When I go to the Phillies game, we stun out because, I don't know, for me.
Shout out to the Latinos as well.
Hey, shout out to my fellow Latinos.
I'll
go ahead and say, I love basketball and football, but baseball holds a special, definitely a special place in my heart because, not for nothing, it is a game where we do get to see a lot of Latinos actually in it, and then and for a lot of Latinos, like this is a way out, for guys to get discovered in, like the Spaniard countries and stuff and come and turn it up in the league. Like, I mean, it's major, you know. So, and it's dope because then you start seeing like every shade. You know what I'm saying? You got guys that are tan like me, white like my son. Then you guys got like guys that are black like my grandpa, and you be like, damn, that guy's black hitting, and he's like, nah, that's a Cuban dude, like
Yeah, for sure.
But I always try to do a little like this is it's my Phillies, John. Boom, I go in and throw the Boricua flag on there, So
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, man. Like like I there's one thing I will say about the about being with the Latinos. Like I feel like they don't get the respect that they should get when it comes to sports, and I think that needs to be notarized. You know what I'm saying? Like they get them for also like for like the soccer, baseball, but like it's not like really out there for like you know what I'm saying. Like I just feel like it needs to be out there. Like I talk to Luch about it all the time. Like Prime, and I tell Prime like, bro, like they need to do more, man. They just need to do more. They need to do more for the Latino community and just for when it comes to baseball,
for sure,
basketball, football. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, you don't have to stick to one thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it just needs to be more, man. Yeah, it's just one. I don't know. That's how I feel.
For sure. I mean, like a lot of things. If you see, like in NBA, you're starting to see a little bit more shine too, because you're starting to see like a lot of the European players, and a lot of those European players are they'll say Europe is like Spanish, but it's still there's Latinos over there, like so.
Yeah.
And hey, the Euro step came from Europe, So you see,
man. Shout out to that was Argentina. That was Argentina, Spain.
Yep.
The Dominican Republic. Like there, like I remember the first to me was probably my man from the Nets that he passed away in a car crash. I want to say I can't remember his name.
Oh man,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I can't remember. Rajah Bell.
Yeah.
Rajah Bell was one of those guys in the NBA. Nahara that played for the Denver Nuggets, and then he ended up playing for the Dallas Mavericks. Nahara was from Mexico, but you know what I mean. Like that was big, and I was real big into the thing where it's about something that was like big about Latinos. Like Latinos need to be recognized about how they can, they can build a bridge until where we're going. I think it's just dope because it's just you're celebrating everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not about race. I definitely want to put that out there. I'm just saying, just everybody together and playing sport.
It's not about race. It doesn't become a race thing, AK. What it becomes is the fact that sports is the great includer. So the fact that you have more people who are coming into the sport is more people being included. So you start to see everybody. It's like. Shit, it's like I've said on this podcast before. You'll be at a Phillies game, and next thing you know, like a home run goes out all the way to left field, and next thing you know, you got two guys who would never probably ordinarily speak to each other, just giving them big old hugs and embracing each other. So that's just what I was saying about it, So
gotcha.
We're all coming into this,
Yeah.
Everybody coming together. That's what we want. What's going on, AK? What's going on? The busiest man on YouTube. We got him here.
I wouldn't go that far, but
hey, shout out
welcome to have you.
Shout out to Sis. She seen my Instagram story where I was recording you talking about trying to dunk again. She said, "What's he talking about on here?"
Damn. Yo, listen. I'm 6'3". I'm over. I know I'm 280. Dad life has got me. But back in the day, I had a 38-inch vertical back in the day.
Yeah.
But I was also like 210. And I played college basketball, and I played junior college football. So, but yeah, that's a little bit about my past. But AK, yo, man, what's going on? Thank you for coming. Well, thank you for joining the show, my guy.
It's no problem, man. Anytime, you know that.
Yeah, for sure. I know it was like a little bit short notice to get you on, but we got you on.
I was actually going to do something on my own tonight, but you guys invited me, so I was like, well, screw it.
Yo, every night he on, son. When I seen that, I said, I gotta get you on. Let's go. Let's get you on right now. So answer your question, man. To answer your question,
Yeah,
and that's a great question. So, in my opinion, I feel like the Eagles. I feel like this is a next year team. I feel like this is down the road. We're gonna win, and we're gonna start being competitive in the next 2 to 1 year, 2 to 1, maybe 3, depending on how Jalen plays. That's really what it's about. Even moving back and moving forward and trading for a 16 and 19 pick for a first, second, and third. I feel like this is a future. This is a future team that's going to have to, So I think Eagle fans going to have to put a little bit of patience. But I know we call it Negadelphia. Welcome.
Yeah, no, I love the Riddick signing. That to me, that was like a cornerstone pick.
Yeah.
Signing that we can build off of for the future.
Right.
White, hopefully I believe he's very underrated. He was overlooked by a lot of teams. Hopefully he works out. Hopefully he does not disappoint like Wilson did. That would be disappointing. Harris, he did good for what he was. Hopefully he improves off his second year. And, we have it there. It's just, I really feel like they're just running it back with the same team offensively for the most part. And like I said, I understand if we go out and grab a wide receiver in the first round, that's an improvement, but you still have to develop. They're a rookie. You know what I mean? So it takes time.
I think, I agree with both of you. I think it's a run it back year. I think there's no major expectations. I think at most they probably want to capture the division, just for morale and purposes. Yeah. And I think other than that, I think you honestly just want to see what they got with these young guys they're bringing in, and they're gonna give Hurts, the year that he made him to the playoffs, and he's gonna go ahead and get another chance to rally the troops and see what he's got. Even though I think we kind of have seen it, but he's gonna have another chance on the field to try to get some more supporters. And best case scenario, Jalen Hurts has another step forward. He ends up coming out like Josh Allen in the third year, and he's the guy. Worst case scenario, he's not the guy, and we still got 2 number ones coming up on us. So, I think that's really what they're going to do.
Yes, sir. That's my guy. So, AK, I wanted to do a proper introduction for you, but we got you on, so I appreciate you being on.
Good, man.
Here are the trigger words. Got Album, got Doc Rivers, and then we got Glizzy.
Glizzy?
We got the Glizzy on there, man. I'm gonna show. So we had a big conversation about the Glizzy. So we got the hider. You know what I'm saying? So if you eating the Glizzy, you got the Glizzy gripper. You know what I'm saying? So you eating the Glizzy, you about to be on there. You know what I'm saying?
The shit people come up with.
Glizzy gripper.
It's called your hand, man. Shit.
He don't want you to see him eating that. He does that. That's to block you from seeing him eat the Glizzy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I did see my homeboy eat a banana the other day at work.
Oh no, son! So when you eat a banana, you gotta break it off, shake it off, real quick. Act like nobody's looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, do one of them. You can't. Nah. And then pause for me even doing that.
Disrespectfully eating my face, talking about some. Yeah, like nah, bro.
But I'm trying to explain to the peoples. You know what I'm saying? It's only entertainment.
Hey, you get no judgment here, man.
I say, bro, I understand but do that in your own private time, bro.
Facts.
Well, I promise you, there is nothing more you could say on this channel that was not said on mine at one point.
The Glizzy Goblins.
Well, you're cleaning stuff up, so we're just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'm not on my channel, bro. So I don't care right now.
I got you. So shout out to Marcus. Go ahead, Rick.
My bad. This draft will determine the season if they add some youth to key pieces, and we miss out on Honey Badger to use Epps instead. Well,
okay. Hold up. So I want to get a question from both of you guys on this. Reek, let me go with you first.
Yep.
Are we going to see this man? Are we going to see this man in an Eagles uniform?
I had strong reports that it was pretty much a done deal. Then it became a price thing. So it looks like he's trying to go ahead and get the best bang for his dollar right now.
Okay.
Which is understandable. Look, I'll never knock anybody for trying to go get their money. But I will knock you for going ahead and playing Philly to the side and only giving us a virtual meeting. Bro, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Get out of here with that bullshit.
All right. Okay, AK, you next. We're going to see this man in the Eagles green.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's it. He said, yeah. All right.
Well,
okay.
you didn't say you wanted an explanation. You just asked if are we going to see him in green? Yeah.
Oh. Right. this is me.
Might be that Jacksonville green.
Well,
I hope it won't happen though. He's not trying to go there.
Yeah.
This is me. As you know, I got intel. The contract's on the table. He wants $18 million guaranteed.
18 guaranteed a year?
He wants
a year?
Yes.
He ain't wearing Kelly green. I mean, he ain't wearing Kelly green. He ain't wearing midnight
give
green.
it to him.
He ain't wearing a black helmet, right?
Give it to him.
Yeah.
Seriously,
so this is my issue with him. I feel like he is setting the price and he's using us to gain heat with negotiations. That's how I feel about Tyrann. Because A, virtualer, 2, he played one season with Reddick.
Mm-hmm.
You know somebody that's on the team. And in the NFL, it's a brotherhood. You know everybody. You know what I mean? You bump shoulders with everybody. You're damn near kissing the guy when you tackle him, right?
Yep.
You know what it is. And we're gonna talk about this later because we're all from the East Coast and we all know what it is to play in Philadelphia. So we'll get into that later. But as a man and a family man, do you think Philadelphia is somewhere where you would move your family?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have dreams of having a nice row home, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
right near right up the way from, you know what I'm saying, sports complex and redoing the whole inside and putting a bar in the basement so all my friends can come by, you know, but getting those 4 seasons in.
So is this South Jersey or Philadelphia?
Oh no, if I had top dollar bread, it'd be right in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Right in Philly.
One of those row homes. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm moving to South Jersey. That's where I'm from. I'm moving to South Jersey. And I get a yard, I get a bang for my buck. You know what I mean? Basically all that.
See, this is what you're forgetting. If I live in Philadelphia and I got money, you know I got a shore house.
Yeah, you got a shore house, but you got a little yard. You got a little yard.
I got a good yard at my short house.
If I move to South Jersey, I got acres. I got acres.
All right, Fletcher Cox.
Yeah, exactly. AK,
you also got to mow them acres.
AK, talk to me.
Shit, man, I'm trying to move there right now.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I'm trying to move there right now. I want to be in Philly. Listen, man, I'm a country boy right now as we speak. I own acres. Like, I'm tired of driving 20 minutes to Walmart. You know, like I'm tired of driving. Period. I'd rather live in the city where I can walk to my store, get my shit, and go home. You know, be around people that I want to be around. You know, the Eagles family. Be able to be right there in Philly by Lincoln Financial Field. The Phillies. You know, I grew up as a city kid, but as I've gotten older, I've adapted to being Wait, did I say that wrong? Yeah, I did. As growing up as a country kid, as I've gotten older, I've adapted more to the city. Like I like
really?
it. Yeah. Truly, man.
See,
I don't.
Really? See, it's crazy for me because me and Reek, we grew up in the city, and we move out. We move out west. It's a culture shock to us. Like,
Yeah.
it's culture shock. It's like, oh, y'all don't like. For me, I live in Phoenix, and I'm like, damn. They're like, yeah, we have. That's our skyrise. I'm like, that's a regular ass building to me. Y'all ain't got no buildings out here. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, we have mountains. Okay, all right, I give you that. But we live on top of the mountain.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, man. I went from Pennsylvania to Alaska. At 20 years old. That was a huge culture shock for me, but I made it work. And I went from Alaska down to Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
And then back to Alaska to Cali once, and then I also went to Colorado once. So, I'm bi-coastal. I like it that way. And, you learn a lot when you travel.
You do.
I'm going to tell you what, man. Ain't no Aki stores out here. You know what I'm saying? You can't get a good bacon, egg, and cheese nowhere.
Can't even a slice of pizza out here, B. Hey, they like, you get a piece of pie. They don't even call pie. They call pizza. And it's like $30.
Yeah. It's like, so when we're talking about culture, we're talking about things that we love, and you know what I'm saying, you take for granted when you get it any day.
I miss Wawa, bro. I just miss
I miss my Wawa coffee.
Damn, I miss Wawa, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I miss my hoagie.
I miss Whataburger, man.
Well,
I got one. Literally, my son used to work there. I live literally up the street from one.
Oh yeah, you
those burgers were amazing. And then you had Jack in the Box.
Nah, I'm good. They can keep that Jack in the Box. I can go to Fat Burger. That's that West Coast stuff. Fat Burger is better than Jack in the Box. And In-N-Out Burger is better than.
In-N-Out's good too.
It's funny though. We just talked about this the last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So, all right, man. So we'll go to the next one. This draft will determine the season if they add any youth to the key pieces. We miss out on Honey Badger to upset Epps or use upset or Epps instead. AK, go ahead and take that, man. Go ahead and take that. I think we just lost Rico. Hopefully he'll come back.
Listen, man. I do want Honey Badger on this team. If he does not, I have a feeling we'll grab a safety somewhere in the draft. But in all honesty, though, I do really like what Epps puts on the table. The first 2 seasons, we were all really kind of tough on him. He didn't show much. But last year, man, he really stood up, and he came in when we needed him for McLeod and when Wallace wasn't playing good. And listen, he has some work to continue to keep doing to get better. But, man, this kid, he plays with heart, and he'll hit the hell out of you. Like, he's got pop, and I like that. He brings a nastiness to the defense, and, yeah, man, like I said, he's got room to grow. But I feel he'll grow as long as he keeps playing. So I'm not against leaving Epps there next to Harris because I think we might actually have gotten something from him. The patience have paid off. We'll put it that way.
Right. So with me, with Epps, I feel like he's a great backup. As a starter, and I see that the Eagles do believe in him, I don't think he can fulfill that role. But if you go ahead and draft a safety from Penn State or you draft Dexter Hall from Michigan, you're saying Kayvon Wallace. We don't need. He's just uncertain. He's been injured every time. To me, the young bull talks too much. I feel like he's putting so much pressure on himself to be the next Brian Dawkins that he's just disappointing the fans and disappointing himself by being injured every year. But I do like Epps. I just don't think he is going to be a full-time player. And then the one thing I would say something about him is he's always at the right place at the right time. He's always making a play. And he's a thumper. I love that. I love that in the safety. I would say go ahead and give him a chance. but I just need to see a little bit more if he can fulfill that role. I need to see that. I need to see that from him. That's what I would say.
I'm trying to think. He's a poor man's. Who would he compare really good to? Who would you say Epps plays a lot like? Compare him to safety. Like I was thinking maybe like a Harris or.
Man, I'm gonna have to say he seems like he's just at the right place at the right time. He's only had a few here and there hiccups when it comes to coverage. Right now, I can't even put my finger on who he compared to right now. I really can't. But I do say that, like I said, I just think if I am willing to give him a chance, but I need to see more consistency in his
Lewis Mitchell from the old school days.
Mitchell. Okay.
All right. So that I was trying to find his comparison because what I was going to say is he's like a poor man's Lewis Mitchell. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like you know how what was the old school Porsches? They had the poor man's Porsche. Like that's pretty. Yeah. He's our poor man's Porsche. You know, he's right there to be just enough to get us, you know, by. But can he be that next tier? I don't know.
Yeah. So Mark is basically saying the Eagles are trying to sign Honey Badger on a low. How he's trying to use coupons? Is he using the great value, or is he going to Walmart with his shopping with his little bit of spending cash and shopping spree?
I don't think that's what it is, man. Obviously, I think he's definitely trying to go ahead and get the best deal possible for him because we're not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. He's not the same Honey Badger that he's been most of his career. You know, this is the tail end. This is really his last contract, his last hurrah. This is what you ideally how we looked at Chris Long. This is how we should be looking at the Honey Badger. He's going to be, you know, he'll be coming in as a starting role, but he'll be a rotational guy. You know, it's not going to be. He's not going to play every damn snap. Honestly, he's probably going to be playing about half of them. So I'm all for a guy, like I said earlier, trying to get his money and trying to get paid, especially, you know, it's going to be your last deal probably. So you want to go ahead and try to stockpile as much as you can. But at the same time, you got to pay for what we're actually going to get out of you. And right now, we're not going to be getting starting, you know, we're not going to be getting a Pro Bowler, top tier, you know, linebacker or safety you play out of you.
Yeah.
I don't know where the block.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I heard you. I want to see what AK was going to say.
No, I heard.
Wait, about which part? I thought I already did the Honey Badger one.
No, I heard a voice in the background is what I was saying.
Oh, that was my wife. She said something.
Oh,
no, you're good. You're good. Eagles trying to Honey Badger on the low. Howie's trying to use coupons. Dude, we all know Howie's cheap. We all know that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. But I mean, you know, it's like I said the other day, man. There is sometimes though I wouldn't mind him just taking a leap. You know, sometimes.
What do you feel like has not?
I'm not. I don't have a specific person in mind. I'm just saying, like, there is just sometimes though, it is too. It's not always that great to be conservative all the time. You know, there is certain times that you do need to take a leap, to take chances, and sometimes those chances make your team better. Sometimes they make them worse, but that's all part of growing and getting better. You know, so if there is a chance that maybe he should have taken, you know, like for instance, maybe he should have taken a chance to pay DJ Chark maybe an extra $1 or $2 million to pull him away from Detroit. Yeah. You know, granted, it might have pushed his wallet a little bit. Like, all right, $10 million, that's pushing it, but $12 million, hey, maybe we'll get something out of him that, you know, the Jaguars couldn't get.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a give and take. Like it's high risk, high reward, but sometimes you just got to take a leap because if you don't, who knows what could have happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But this is the thing. I think if in the right situation, I think Howie's more than happy to go over. Like,
Yeah.
when if we're a player or two away, I think Howie is smart enough and he's willing enough, and so is Jeffrey Lurie to go and make the move. Like, I'm not gonna say they're cowards. Like some teams you'll see like they're so close to it and they never take that next step. They never get past the divisional round or the divisional championship, and it's because they're a player or two away, and their GM or their owner is too cheap to make a deal or too afraid to make a trade. Like, and I think Howie looks at it like this. I think like if we are right there and there's a top tier guy, I would say Howie would be willing to go ahead and trade a first to go get the right guy. So I mean, I think when we talk about GMs and we talk about front office, I think even though there's no such thing as a perfect guy in that position, but Howie's he's damn near top tier. I mean, say what you want about the drafting, but every other aspect of his job, Howie's there to do it. I mean,
all right. Let me ask you this question. We all know that we got Hassan Riddick on a hometown deal.
For
okay,
sure.
All right, no lie. Do you think that Howie Roseman would have been inclined to have gone more with Riddick, or do you think he would have stayed cheap and completely let him go if he wasn't willing to take it? That's the question I'm asking. Would he have taken that leap? Because Riddick is a guy you would want to take a leap on because he is 26. He is somebody you could definitely do. Like, I'd be afraid he'd even let Riddick walk if he would have been like, "No, dog, I want 40 mil."
I think when we're talking about like 40 mil, I would take that risk on it. I would say Riddick is worth it. Howie might not have taken that deal, and the only reason I say no in that situation is because of what we all said earlier, is that we might be in a situation right now where we don't think we're Super Bowl contenders. We might be playing for the division, which is all well and good, but if you have the chance to go ahead and save a little bit of dough this season and get a guy next year, then I think you would do that. So I think the fact that we could get him on the hometown is the reason that we went ahead and secured it this season instead of just kind of waiting it out, so to say.
For sure. And I feel like it's like this, where I think with the whole dream team, that burnt Howie. That killed his whole spirit with spend money. But there's sometimes where you got to spend money to make a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like, like today, I mean, and I'm not saying I wanted to sign AJ Green, but AJ Green, Sammy Watkins, those are guys that's low risk, high reward type of guys or wide receivers. And we need a veteran wide receiver. You go sign those guys, and they can make a difference in your locker room because they've been there, done that. We don't have nobody that's in that wide receiver room that says, I've been there, done that.
Isn't Landry still available too?
Landry's still available, but he's talking about he wants $20 million. I mean, the most you're probably going to get out of him is probably like 18 to 17 mil. But Howie's not going to spend that on the wide receiver. Nah. Same thing with the whole situation with Debo. Debo's available because the 49ers are saying, hey, we'll take the right draft capital. Well, with Debo, he's going to help your quarterback in any situation he can because he can play X, Y, Z, and running back. That's something where you think you can. But the thing is, though, do you want to set up a deal where you're paying a quarterback $25 million a year? Do you want to do a deal where you're trading draft capital like a Hill, or Cheetah, or what was it? Allen Robinson, Devontae Adams. Do you want to do a deal like that where you're giving up a lot of draft capital for one wide receiver, tight end, whatever you want to call him? To me, he's a weapon, and you can put him in every position, and he's going to make that happen for you. This dude is 75 to 80% of the 49ers offense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
but to go ahead and go ahead, Cos. Go ahead. My bad.
They only touch the ball like 6 times a game. Normally, the Debo's a little different. So, but the average wide receiver, they touch the ball about 6-7 times a game. That's too much money for one of those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna get to say about that. Like, you got to think like the reason people who said it. The reason people get screwed over, the reason you end up in a Cowboy situation is because you paid everybody.
Mhm.
I mean, and don't get me wrong. There's levels to this shit, right?
Right.
If you got a great team, you're supposed to be up against the luxury cap. You are.
Right.
But sometimes you can go ahead and end up spending a lot of money, and you're not supposed to be. Your team's not really adding up to like the Dream Team. We had a lot of money out that year, and they didn't add up to it. On paper, it looked like it was going to be what it was supposed to be.
Oh man, do you understand with all the signings that was coming through?
Mm-hmm.
My wife was my fiance at the time. I was talking so much shit. I was like, man, we gonna smack everybody. Everybody want to come to Philly. Andy Reid, we gonna we gonna give everybody the 215 beat down, hands down. Yo, get down and lay down, son. Come for it. You know what I'm saying? Like we was
well, in all honesty, man, I truly feel like Howie's trying to do this waiting game on the vet side of the wide receiver core because, if he waits after the draft and say Landry's still there and AJ's still there, well, obviously these guys are going to want to play football next year. So the longer he waits, the cheaper he can get them. So, I mean, that's one way I'm hoping to look at it all, because that's the only thing we can really hope for at this point.
I mean, look at how we got Steve Nelson a month before the season.
Yeah.
We got him in June or July. It was actually before 4th of July. We actually got him for a $3 million deal, and he goes and gets a 2-year deal for $10 million playing for the Texans. But the thing is, though, Steve Nelson, he was solid for us. He's just not fast enough to be corner number 2. He's just not.
Yeah.
He's physical. He played that position well. He bought in. I was really concerned about him making some records in the locker room because the money that he was making. But he actually bought in. It felt like he actually loved playing in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I honestly thought he was going to stick around. I mean, unfortunately, he had the cross to bear of being the wide receiver 2 against Slay, who was having one of his best seasons.
Pro Bowl.
Yeah. So it's like, it's like when a guy's playing like that, it doesn't matter. They're coming at you at pretty much every pass play because they know that he's shutting down that other side of the field. And if they want to get any kind of offense at all, they got to go to him. So, I mean, that's all I think, And Steve, hats off to him. He did his thing. He did what he could do. But, I mean, hey, man, there's a reason that you didn't get that big deal that you wanted. Sometimes guys think their talent is over here, and it's up there, but the dollar signs don't necessarily equate.
Right.
Correct. So Marcus said Wallace, Jay Stevens, and Milton will see an increase in role. Most definitely. They're going to have to. With Milton, though, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Milton because it just depends. Somebody's echoing.
You're echoing. Somebody's echoing.
Hello?
Man.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's Cuzzo. With Milton, man, we just got to see. With Jordan Davis, he might be there available at 15. He might even be available at 18 because if you look at his snap counts when he played in Georgia, he didn't play that much. He wasn't on the field a lot.
I don't know about the Georgia.
That's red flags. That's red flags right there.
Yeah, I don't know about
that. Yeah, so we'll see about that.
And he's older too, isn't he? Like 25 already?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm cool on that. I don't need no old heads on the team.
I hear that.
We got to draft an old head.
No guys that are not serviceable,
Yeah.
They're paying too much for them.
What's good, Birdman? What's going on? I sent you a link. What's going on?
Salute, Birdman.
Spend that money. Hey, got it. Can't be scared to make that money. Yeah, Debo's definitely a game changer.
Hey, man, if you're looking for a good quality leather good wallet, purse, or a nice wallet or clutch, hit up Birdman. His wife's doing those sales. He showed it off when we were rocking with him. So go check that out. You know what I'm saying? It was real nice. She could do some custom stuff. Even to get you an Eagles wallet, man. I think we're sleeping on Patrick Johnson. He could see some PT increase. I mean, yeah, we could definitely see some playtime increase for the young bull.
I mean, let's be honest. His playing time is going to increase because Davion Taylor stays hurt.
Let me tell you guys something that I don't. Let me tell you about something that I don't like. Can I tell y'all some shit I don't like?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes we've been bringing in guys that we don't need to bring in. It's like, all right.
Yeah, we did.
It's like, not for nothing. We brought Fletcher Cox back, and we gave him $14 million. And even though we're not tied up in that contract anymore, it's a 1-year deal. Did we really need to do that?
I mean, it wasn't.
I think we did. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're telling me we got all these young boys up front. You're telling me that they're not serviceable enough? And if they are, if we're trying to figure more out about them, like Milton Williams isn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys up front.
Somebody got to be the cap, though. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
But we already got Hargrave out there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Hargrave is the cap, though.
Yeah,
but
BG's the cap.
This is BG's the cap. Let's get that.
Cap, yeah.
But if we're being,
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
Bro.
BG's the hardest.
I don't know. In the middle of the game, BG was flapping his gums the entire time, and Fletch said, "Yo, pay attention." BG stopped everything. He said, "Fletch, I know. I'm with you, Fletch. I'm with you." I think Fletch has a bigger presence than people think that he has. He has a bigger presence. Yes. Hey, so Cuzzo, you just joined. We got the trigger words. I'm gonna say one of them. I'm gonna say Doc Rivers. So let's go ahead and take that. Let's go ahead and take that Swoop Boy, Swoop Squad drink. Can we all take a sip? Well, damn, y'all fancy.
Yeah, sure.
Can we all take a sip at the same time? In a moment of silence. Let's go. Y'all ready? Coordinate with me now. So we got another special guest, Charlie from Vegas.
Nah,
he's in Jersey.
From Jersey, okay, all right. We got another East Coast cast up in this joint.
Hey, wait, real quick, did we get to talk about the Dwayne Haskins thing last week?
No, we didn't.
Man, first and foremost, man.
Let's moment of silence, man. Rest in peace.
What a tragedy, bro.
Young. Yeah, young bull, man. Young bull. And shame on Adam Schefter. I know he apologized and everything, but shame on him from you didn't have to bring that up, man. Just leave it as it is.
What did he say?
Oh man, he said he was like struggling. He started off with we gotta mute that. We gotta mute that. First time on the podcast. He basically said that he was a struggling quarterback. He had his chance as to being a franchise quarterback for the Washington Commanders, and then he was trying to catch on with the Steelers. He already got a contract with the Steelers.
Yeah, he had already got a contract.
You didn't even have to say that. You could have just said he was. Yeah, you could have just said, "Hey, man." Like at the end of the day, man, that man is somebody's son, an uncle, a friend. You know what I mean? Like he's a human being first. And I think sometimes as a reporter, even social media, anybody, even all five of us are standing on this platform.
Right.
We got to understand that these athletes are human beings as well. And I know and AK, AK.
Me, why are you looking at me? What did I do? Wait, what did I do?
Yo, AK, you got the video of the year in 2020, bro.
Oh, the regular thing. Listen. That was totally called for, though. That was. Come on.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Hold on. We're gonna talk about that. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, though, fellas, these guys are still human beings. So we gotta remember that.
But to say that he was a struggling quarterback is crazy. He was
only how he started off, man.
He was 24 and unfortunately was drafted by one of the most shit franchises in the NFL. not even trying to be funny.
Hey, they're in trouble. They're in trouble again.
Hey,
Bob, man. You got to put straight on the dude and all. Just say, listen, man. The man was killed. Blah blah blah. Sometime he played for this team, and that team.
Exactly.
That's all he had to say, man. You
That's
know,
all
it's
he
like
had to say. He didn't have to say all that.
Loudmouth Will was killed
And
on the highway. You know what I mean? Like that's this. It's just why would you throw jail? You put the script. His description was he was a lousy quarterback that died. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's horrible, man. That's horrible.
And not for nothing, he might like this could have been the season for him. Like
could have been.
And the thing was though, we were all like this though.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro,
like we were all at that. We were all at that. Like, what? You know what I mean?
He hurried up and deleted that.
And he apologized the next day. So we definitely want to say that, man. Definitely want to say respect to him and his family. He's no longer here with us, and it just sucks to be that young. 24, you're starting you're not even starting your life out. 24, I was out here wilding in the streets, baby.
Sticking.
Now I'm 30. Hey, sticking and moving.
Gotta stay off your cell phone.
Yo, you want to know some stupid shit, dude? So you know Vic 3 from the East Meets West, our co-host on there.
Yeah.
He called Adam Scheffner out on that bullshit as soon as he tweeted it out. Adam blocked him.
I seen that.
Did you see that?
Yes, I seen that.
I was like, "That's
he didn't block me. He didn't block me, but I think. But you know how Vic is. Vic's ready for that.
Yeah, but I was like, that's messed up though. He called you out on some serious shit that he should have called you out on, and you blocked him. Like that's messed up.
Ben Baller, hey man, these people are fickle. Ben Baller has been blocked, and I don't even know why.
Yeah,
right.
I've been blocked by a bunch of dudes. Especially the Philly cats. Yo.
I got blocked by R. Kelly.
Let's got me on block.
Hey, you should have been honored by that though, bro.
Hey, listen. So I was watching the R. Kelly joint, right? And the joint said he can't read or write, and I was like, if he can't read or write, he can't read this tweet. Automatically blocked.
Yo, that's dope.
Wait, so
I was blocked.
About the
I was blocked, B. Damn.
That's awesome.
Right. So
how? So I got a question about this Dwayne Haskins topic.
Hold on, we got somebody.
Yeah. What was it?
I said I got a question about this Dwayne Haskins topic. Because I got some news from Pittsburgh about the story that was released that it was kind of covered up. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but what was your story that you guys heard? That he got into a car accident,
that was the weird thing. That was the weirdest part about the whole Dwayne Haskins thing is because all we got was he was involved in a car accident and he passed away. And then the only other thing that came out after that was that he was hit by a garbage truck. We didn't get anything further, like how he got hit by a garbage truck on the night.
So what I heard he ran out of gas.
Yeah. That's what I heard. He ran out of gas and he tried to walk across a busy highway and he got struck by a garbage truck.
Dump truck.
He was on a cell phone.
Whatever, dump truck, yeah.
On the cell phone walking across the freeway?
Yeah,
he got blown. Yeah, he got blown up
on the service drive on his phone. You didn't see it. You see the car coming and boom, killed him. You know what I mean? Same way.
Man.
God, that's terrible. You
gotta be careful. You got a big ass note phone like that. You can't see. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful on your cell phone. You gotta pay attention.
Oh, you can't be on your phone. Man.
Well, not crossing the highway.
Not in Florida.
Yeah.
Yo, Florida, they don't know how to drive in Florida.
Yeah, bro. Like they got 5-lane highways at 70 miles an hour. They ain't stopping for you.
And they don't care.
Nah.
And you think they're doing 70 out there with 18 wheels?
Vegas, you really get ran over. Trust me.
I've been out there.
No. Florida's a different breed, B.
I've never seen as many people get run over here than anywhere in the United States.
Florida is a different breed.
Florida. I've been in Florida.
Bad.
We've been doing like 70 on that 5-laner.
Yeah.
On 95.
Yeah, on 95. It's the Wild West out there.
Well, yeah, bro. It's a straight shot. I mean, hell, you just sit back and chill, you know?
I'll tell you personally, bro, I'm sitting back. I have the cruise control on the truck going.
Dude, I used to go down to Kissimmee, Florida every winter from Pennsylvania to here. We used to go down for January, February, come back in March.
His motorcycle ran out of gas. I heard he was in a car.
So listen. So what I heard, my brother.
I'm calling AAA.
Go ahead.
my
Go ahead,
brother
Charlie.
Go ahead.
He's in Pittsburgh, so he goes to school like a couple miles away, like from where the accident happened. So what he told me, Savvy said he got this information from, one of his buddies that they're around there from Pittsburgh. So he said that it was kind of like a suicide thing, where he jumped in front of he was crossing the highway or whatever. He ran out of gas. I don't know how true that is.
I heard someone else put that narrative. I don't buy it.
Suicide thing because I heard that he wasn't. All the backdrop behind it.
Nah, someone tried to float that narrative before. Yeah. Honestly, I don't get. I don't believe it because, bro, he really. This was going to be the season he was going to have the chance. But I did hear
Mitch Trubisky, really?
Yeah, Mitch.
He had a chance.
I mean, what was the
Carson Wentz got a job?
Yeah, if Carson Wentz is starting, Dwayne Haskins could definitely.
Mason Rudolph.
I did actually.
Right, Mason Rudolph.
Didn't he beat Carson Wentz?
Carson Wentz ain't starting. What y'all talking about?
Oh, so you said Tyler
Heineke is going to be
Heineke is starting?
Bro, listen, first off, you know Heineke has that locker room, bro. Those players love playing for him.
Okay.
You think for 1 second they're going to back Carson Wentz over Heineke? I don't think so. Not one.
Because Carson Wentz is not a team player.
Exactly.
They're going to fight. They're going
doesn't like
fight
to be
for
coached.
That spot. It's going to be up.
I don't even think Carson Wentz starts week 1, bro. I think you see Heineke out there.
You think you see Heineke out there?
I bet. I bet.
Heineke can't run though. I mean, Carson Wentz can run a little bit. If you're going to vouch for that.
Yeah, but Heineke can throw.
I mean, Heineke got an arm. I mean, he proved his point. He went to the playoffs 2 years ago. He almost beat the Bucks, who won the Super Bowl, and then. Last year he shit the bed. If he beat
it's definitely more than talent, though. Trust me, it takes more than talent.
More chemistry, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Before we switch gears, I saw this question get asked, and I would love to hear everybody's thoughts on it. This is Sixers related, by the way. But do you think James Harden is going to play more games for the rest of his career than Ben Simmons?
No.
Ben Simmons might never actually play again.
Bro, the Nets got finesse, bro.
Bro,
what you mean? He's about to start.
He's about to play another NBA game.
Steph Curry, bro. That was the trade. Curry for Harden. We finessed him, man.
Yeah,
Simmons don't even count no more. He didn't play all year. How do you get hurt? How do you get hurt not playing?
Yeah, nah.
Come on, man. Kardashian.
AK, go ahead and tell him.
I really don't care, man. I'm a Bulls fan.
You're a Bulls fan.
Oh, gosh. How's that happen?
Hey,
because I was born in the Michael Jordan era. I went to Michael Jordan camps when I was a kid. I mean, it was all about Michael Jordan and the Bulls back in the early 90s. And that's where I sat.
I think Harden's going to play more games than Simmons is going to ever play again.
Okay. Hey, Charlie, go ahead, Charlie.
Hey.
What? I heard that Simmons is starting versus in the series versus Boston.
Don't fall for the hype. He hasn't even played.
I'm telling you.
He hasn't even playing 5-on-5 yet.
Simmons is going to be either off the bench or he's going to start. It's going to be the three of them. KD, Kyrie, and Ben.
All right, so as we switch gears to the Sixers, I gotta do my thing, man. I gotta do my thing real quick.
Play it! Play the freaking song!
76ers.
Hey, the first center to win a scoring title since Shaquille O'Neal in 2001. Well, he didn't win that in 2001. He won it in 2000. I'm sorry. How we feel about the Sixers, fellas? How we feel about the Sixers?
Did Shaquille O'Neal win MVP that season?
No, AI did.
Shaquille O'Neal.
AI won 01.
Oh, I can't make no stink about that, but MVP is definitely being robbed right now because it looks like they're trying to play him out for this MVP.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Jokic.
Well, hey, real quick, man. I got to get going. I appreciate you guys having me on. I do want to get you guys on my channel, just us, and then I do want to get you guys back on the East Meets West as well, and you all, as in you two, you know.
Thank you.
We only had you on, King, the last time, so we'd like to get you this time as a whole. So,
for sure.
All right,
most def, man. Most def.
Okay, appreciate you. Hit me. You got my number. Like I told, I'm gonna be back home in Philly, so let's plan something for the draft. I'm gonna be there with everybody. So just let me know what's up.
wait, that's on the 28th, right?
On the 20th, I'll be there for Thursday. Friday, I'm probably gonna go home, Jersey, see my family, and then I'll be flying back to Arizona.
I actually have plans to be down there on the 28th. Vic invited me to come down to his place. Me, Gio, and Vic doing a little Super Bowl get together bonfire at his place. Maybe I'll figure out a way to stop in there.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll hit Vic up too. I'll hit both of you guys up and see what's up.
All right, man. Sounds good, man.
Yo.
Thank you.
Yo, wish
Take
you
care,
well.
man.
You and the wife and the kids. Wish you well.
Thank you, sir. You too.
All right. One.
1.
So we just had AK on the Swoop Squad on the Swoop Squad, part of the Swoop Squad, Swoop Boys family, this channel. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to go ahead. So now on this portion, like I said, we're gonna go to the Sixers portion. And with that, since we have Charlie involved now, you might want to get a drink. I don't know if you have a drink. I don't know if you want to sit back.
I might have to crack a beer. Right?
Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that.
It might get.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to put the trigger words. If you don't know what the trigger words, man, so these are the 3 trigger words. We got the Glizzy, you got the Doc Rivers, Alec Bum. If we say one of them 3 words, everybody has to take a shot or a swig, whatever you want to say. This is Swoop Boys. This is how we do barbershop talk.
Down there.
That's how we do, man.
All right, what's the rule again? Running back one more time.
If you say if anyone says Doc Rivers, Alex Baum, or Glizzy, everybody got to take a drink.
Why? Alex, when did that Alex Baum thing become a thing?
It changes every week, bro.
It changes every week, man. It changes every week. Yeah, you gotta. That means you haven't been watching us. Come on, man.
I haven't even had anything. That's Rico. I didn't even know the name of it. Nothing.
Oh, come on.
Here they come.
But now I'm on.
So all right. So with this, man, you know, we got. I feel like we have the MVP on our squad. But how do you guys feel about the Sixers going into the playoffs versus Toronto? Scoring title and everything. We got this going on, man. What's up?
Joel Embiid is the best player. Joel Embiid is the best player in the league, bro. Straight up. You got a big man who's doing things that Kobe Bryant was doing, bro. Shooting, just going and taking over games. Like,
hey, you watched George. You watched Anian, didn't you? You watched George.
I haven't that big.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, you just said right now. I thought you did. My bad. Go ahead.
I've been saying that's like he does Kobe-ish things since like midway of this season. Because I mean, bro, he's got the step back, he's got the turnaround jumper, like he's got that killer instinct that Kobe had. Like this dude is a 7-foot Kobe, bro. Like straight up. And the fact that like, the league won't give him his respect is crazy.
He's so hard to defend, bro.
I think Harden
getting robbed.
I think he's definitely getting robbed. But I think Harden and Matisse are gonna make it hard on our boy because Matisse can't even play in half the games because he only got 1 shot, whatever that shit is. And then Harden, man, this hamstring is he needs a new hamstring, bro.
His hamstring is made out of Doritos and Oreos, big.
Shit. No, his hamstring
is that what's wrong with him?
Your gack. No, your gack. Let me see your glute.
Embiid's hard to defend, bro. From another big man perspective, and look how many times he goes to the line, bro, and he shoots 90-something% from the free throw line. That alone, man, is like I don't know. They always go to Jokic with his passing and blah blah blah, but I mean, Embiid's game is way more harder to defend than Jokic. Jokic's a dog now. I'm not saying he's hype. He's good, but they trying to rob Embiid, man. That's bullshit.
Who's in the favorite? Jokic?
Nah, the sports cat, the writers keep trying to write that shit up like that. That's all.
No,
You know,
when do they decide? They should be deciding the suit, right?
it's the writers though. You know what I mean? They're the ones that decide it, not us. You know what I mean? We don't get to decide. They
Nah,
decide. You know what I mean? So it, you know, the AP guys. So and it's bullshit. I like
yeah.
Jokic, but
See, I think, I mean, Jokic does carry his squad because he has
carries.
nobody. He has nobody, and if he's gonna win it, I mean, I'll give it to him. You know, what I mean, I hear a lot of the sports book have him to win, like by minus 140 odds, I think. And then
Yeah, but he doesn't. What's crazy is me. He doesn't lead anything in the league.
No,
Nothing
he
in the
doesn't. His
league.
stats, his stat, it's not stat pretty.
Yeah.
Right, you can't say you carry your team, but they're not in first place, right? I mean, it's
They're
different.
sixth. They're in sixth.
Yeah,
They're
so
in sixth place.
yeah, that's different. Like if you Larry Bird carrying your team type thing, that's
Yeah.
different than we just barely scratching the surface of the playoffs, like carrying your team. So that's how
I just feel like this. This is how I feel about Jokic. He doesn't have Michael Porter. He doesn't have Jamal Murray. He has a whole bunch of, I mean, has-beens. You know what I mean? You got Aaron Gordon. You got like he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any guys, so that's why he gets so much. And then on top of that, he just won the year before, and then the media loves him. The way he carries himself, the way he does what he does, they just love him. And I hate to say this, man. I hate to say this, bro. I feel like that sometimes the media guys, they just love hate Philadelphia sports. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
bro. The media,
it's always a bias. It's always a bias.
That's why.
Bro, the media be giving Jokic beat stroking off all
Yeah,
the time,
stroking off.
We'll be giving him stroking off all the time.
but our own media, they hate on Philly sports too. So they got a lot to do with it. Like if you look over the years, they ran more people out of town than the out of town people ran people out of town. So gotta watch, especially my man Les Bowman. He got me blocked. So, let's calling up Carson Wentz and was it the press conference? But what?
Let's do something else, man. Let's something else, bro.
That's not even in your market anymore. Why are you on this press conference,
bro? It'd be the craziest shit with that.
Yeah, bro. But you know, as okay, I'm about to take a shot. Doc, what do you expect from Doc? Let's go ahead and take that shot. Let's go ahead and take that shot first.
If
go ahead
it's
and take that
seven, take all your money.
I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate
everything you got, stocks, whatever, penny bank.
All right, y'all ready? All right, so y'all ready for the discussion?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. So, do you feel like Doc should expand or keep his 7-8 man rotation? With that being said, I feel like Paul Reed should be playing way more than DeAndre Jordan.
This ain't the Paul Reed. Paul Reed tour.
Playoff ball.
And Kormas, I feel like he needs to get a trial. He needs to get a trial and a little bit of error. He has experience in the playoffs, but I feel like he just needs to get a little bit of trial and error. So I asked you, all three of you guys, and I'm about to go. I went with Charlie last time. Will, because of Will. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Doc? Are you confident about Doc?
I'm confident Doc up to Game 7. Him and Harden, I'm betting everything I own if they go to Game 7 on the other team.
All right.
I don't have no faith in him, man, because I saw last year that he got out coached by Nate, and the white dude, the tall guy, he was using Curry all game. He didn't recognize that to the fourth quarter.
Oh man.
Yeah, Doc scares me, man, on Game 7, man. He does, man. He does stuff like, why would you leave your bench until they come back? I'm gonna close it out like this. I'm not gonna get long-winded. Should stick with the small rotation, so he can't do that bench thing where he leaves the bench in too long and they make the comeback. Just 5 games, rest your stars. That's the best way to get rest for your stars, is win fast.
I got you. So, all right, Charlie, let's go you. Let's go you, Charlie.
All right, so I think this whole series comes down to George Niang hitting threes instead of dribbling the goddamn ball in the goddamn paint. He's not a dribbler. He's a catch and shoot person. You know you got Tobias. You know Embiid's going to do his thing. Harden's hit or miss every game, but he still gets to the line. He makes his free throws. I get it. Danny Green, him too. He got to hit his threes too. If they are on with their three game, and they get to the line as often as they do, I think they'll be fine. They'll win in 5.
Harden only got to score 20. That's it. That's all
Yeah. Man.
But George needs to score.
We definitely need Niang to be hitting the threes like he was earlier in the season. Korkmaz, man, I don't know, bro. Dude was a bomber, and then
streaky, man.
He took the money and ran. Apparently,
streaky, man. He's streaky.
I don't know, bro. But
honestly, you know why? You know why he's been hanging up as a 6th man.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what, straight up, bro. Is B-ball Paul is the truth, bro. We need to be playing him. DeAndre Jordan is ass cheeks. DeAndre Jordan is done, bro. Like, bro, is hurt ghost.
I feel like the Sixers. I feel like Daryl Morey was like, oh man, the Suns got JaVale McGee. Maybe we can do the same thing with JaVale McGee. Then, bro. Nah, bro.
I didn't think.
Even though both of them about that jug life, aka that vegan life. Yeah. I just don't think it's gonna work out. Let's get to the comments, man. Mark Bird.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
What's up?
I found it.
What's up?
James Harden's hamstring, y'all. This is
James Harden's hamstring. You're bugging.
This is stretched out.
Damn!
You ain't with that, dude?
That's his hamstring.
Oh man.
Yo, straight up, man. I heard this rumor. I heard the Lakers want Doc Rivers, and I heard Nick Nurse wants to leave the Raptors. So if we can get Nick Nurse and Doc leave, I'll be a happy man.
So this goes into another question. This goes into
well, wait.
How would you feel? Well, hold on. How would you feel if Sam Cassell ran the offense?
Doc Rivers doesn't call any plays, so anything would be better. They feel like these don't never call plays.
Oh, one at a time. We got 2 people. One at a time. Go ahead, Rick.
Doc Rivers don't call no plays, so anything's going to be an improvement over what he's doing. And the fact that you're not playing a guy whose B-ball is in his actual name is crazy to me. Like, Paul Reed's nickname is actually B-ball Paul, bro. Like, you don't get that nickname without being nice. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
Right. All right, well, go ahead, Will.
I even say if Doc fucked one of these game 7s up, we can go ahead and let Sam run the team for a little bit, man. For real. Like, I give Sam a shot, bro. Like, I know he's not going to leave the bench in there with a 30-point lead till they come all the way back.
Yeah.
Facts.
Straight up.
Right.
All right, Charlie, go ahead.
What are your predictions for the first series?
B-ball Paul. Charles Bassey's buried in the G League. He's nice. You need to bring him up. You got DeAndre Jordan friggin' taking up bench.
Honestly, I agree with that. I mean, if you
B-ball Paul, he's undersized. He's like an undersized. If you're gonna equate it to the Raptors, it's like a Precious Achua. And Precious Achua can shoot though, but Charles Bassey's 7'1".
But you could be playing both of them. You could be switching them off, and
he can come in for Embiid for whatever it is. You know,
but you know what though?
Of the first and
but
the
you
first
know what though?
With
Charles Bassey coming in, man, I feel like he was balling in the Delaware Bluecoats. The thing is though, we all know Doc don't take a shot. Doc don't like playing with Doc don't like rolling with rookies, man. He likes his veterans. Y'all know that.
You don't like that.
Y'all know that.
That's why
Tyrese Maxey doing his thing now.
Maxey's not a rookie though, so I guess he's.
But the crazy thing is, Doc's one championship came when he played an actual rookie.
What, Tony Allen? Big Baby?
When he had Rajon Rondo. Wasn't that his rookie?
No, Rajon Rondo was like in the league for 3 years, I think.
Yeah, man, he blew 3 game 7s before that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Look,
All
let's
right,
call
so
wait,
Lex,
real
what
quick
up?
before we get off of the Sixers. Let's
Take
call
care
it what it
of
is. Is that Doc? We've seen for the past 3 seasons. We've seen. All right, don't do that on the pod, baby. We've seen. We've seen the Sixers lose playoff series and lose games in one major aspect. When Joel Embiid is sitting on the bench for the 6 minutes a game that he actually needs to catch a damn break, we lose the game whenever he's not on there.
Right.
You can't expect Embiid to do any more than he's already done. It's the backup center is literally the most important thing at this point.
Man, it's on Doc last year, and B was looking at him in his face. He's like, sit there.
Embiid even called him out.
But Doc was trying to get rid of Ben Simmons, I believe, last year. He didn't care. He's like, if I lose,
if I lose, I'm gonna call this motherfucker out.
Yeah. Because it's all about the shot.
He did that all year, though. He was just sticking to the script. I feel like.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, we got to get to the comments. We got to get to the comments.
Oh yeah,
you got to get to the comments. Reed, go ahead and read them. Come on. Let's go.
I seen.
Hey.
All right, so I got El Chef from what you got? West Coast and Birds just subscribed.
West Coast Birds. What up, Lou?
Hey,
what up, man?
Do, baby? Lou Bird. Appreciate you, baby.
Shout out to Cali, man. Shout out to Cali, man.
Mark Jackson to Lakers.
I like this. Mark Bird bench has to contribute. Maxey gonna go off. I like that. I really do like that because it goes back to what I said about Niang and Danny Green, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got to contribute. If they don't contribute, they lose this series hands down.
Somebody got
Rico, read those comments real quick. So
he said, "Give me same or Dawn to coach." I'm sorry, I don't know about that.
Yeah, hey, Marcus,
say that, bro.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
Marcus. Yeah, Cassell
needs to be next coach.
I can rock with that.
I can rock with
Sam.
Sixers and 5. I love it. That's what I said. Mark Bird again.
Oh, okay. Sixers and 6. Take it to the bank. I'm gonna tell you what's the major issue right now is that the Raptors are really good at switching. They can get switches pretty much from any position, and they can pull the double team to Embiid. So they're gonna make it really uncomfortable for him. What Embiid has to do is just be very comfortable and get very used to passing out of these double teams immediately. Find the guy who's gonna give you the quick pet. Give you the quick dump off or the quick easy roll finger roll up. It's a shame because right now, with us having to be down whenever we play in Toronto without Matisse, because that's literally his thing right there to just catch the dish out right under the rim and just dunk it. So I mean, not having him is going to be we're going to see that Sam Cassell or Don Staley. We all know Doc gone after this season. Yeah, hey. I'm good with both of those.
I'll take Don Stanley in a hot second.
We should have had it.
She's common sense basketball.
We should have.
I heard Mike D'Antoni is going to be the next coach of Phillies.
Oh God, keep him away from my team. He doesn't believe in defense. Defense makes offense. And no.
It just makes sense.
I don't think so because him and Harden, but
him and Harden didn't make out in
Button had to be in Houston,
exactly.
So I don't think that's gonna happen.
And they had Chris Paul. Who else there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, what are you feeling like? So I'm gonna give a question to everybody. I'm gonna go with you, Charlie, first. Sixers are going to advance to the second round.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, because it will.
It's gonna be. There's gonna be up and down. They might lose game 1 just because they're the Sixers. So they're gonna pull it out.
Oh boy, Rick, what's up? Talk to me.
Shit, Sixers and 5, and you know what? As ugly as it sounds, we probably will drop that game 1, and then just go and blow out the rest of the.
It's the truth, man. I'm a diehard, but
all right. So the last segment, man, we're gonna talk about our Philadelphia Phillies as they just dropped one tonight. So I'm gonna get the question out. I'm gonna get the question that I have for all you guys. I'm gonna get that out first, and then I'm gonna come back with it later. Okay, so you guys ready?
Yep.
On their appreciation for him to make the play.
I fucking hate it here.
Okay. All right. Okay.
He said that shit.
All right. So, how do you feel as a Philadelphian or South Jersey? How do you feel about when players from that represent this say that, or they're having their struggles keep on occurring for our beloved Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, Eagles? We'll go with you, Rick. Go ahead first.
Hey, man. Mo was just having a bad day at the office, man. Look, bro, at the end of the day, people are going to get heated. He's struggling right now. He's been struggling since last season. And he had the right attitude about it. He didn't try to bullshit his way out of it. He said, yeah, I said that shit. And,
Right.
I didn't mean it. But
Right.
and you know what? And this is the thing. We are hard on our athletes. We do go in on them. But at the same breath, you see what happened yesterday when he came back to the plate after all that shit. He got to stand in.
Number 28, Alex Boone. We never gonna die. I just want you to
Come on, man. The bank was.
I only can play that for a certain seconds because I know I'll get an email saying, "Hey,
nice podcast you got there. Be a shame if you took it down."
Right.
Nah,
go ahead. I'm sorry, Rick. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's just frustrated, man. The thing about it is, I'm not mad because he was honest about it. If he would have been on some no, I didn't say that, and been a punk and tried to backstep it or something, then I would have been like, that's some bullshit, bro. Just be real, because Philly, we gonna be real with you. If you fucking up, we're gonna say you fucking up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Keep it a buck.
Straight up.
Yeah, just keep it a buck. So
go ahead, Will.
If you having a bad day at the office, like Cuz said, and you be like, "Yo, fuck y'all, man. I'm having a bad day at the office. Get off me." And you come to the podium and say, "Listen, man, I was just having a bad day. Y'all was on my last damn nerves. But you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna bring that shit. So I'm with y'all now." That's all you gotta say, man. But you come out there and be like, "I didn't say that. I was mumbling the song," or something. Nah, no, we not trying to hear that. Keep it a buck, and we'll move on with you. If you let it get to you and you come with the bullshit, then we gonna stay on you about it, right? So don't try to bullshit. Just keep it real.
No, I like that he kept it. I kept it 100. You know what I mean? He didn't really try. He didn't try to beat around the bush. He said, he said what he said. That's it. You have a bad day, to each his own. Everybody got bad days, but what I mean, he got to really step it up though, because he had a bad fucking year last year. This year he's already fucking up. It's been fucking 7 games already.
Yeah.
Come on. He needs to.
It's
if
mistake
he don't,
after
he's
mistake.
gonna lose his spot. He's really gonna lose his spot. He's gonna get either Camargo or Stott. Either one of them they're all battling for that third base spot. So if he wants to keep it, he better stop saying he hates this place, or he'll be buried in the minors for
So shout out to Marcus, man. Go ahead and read that comment, bro. That's all you, Mark.
Frustration is the same when you get our ass beat in video games. We're not throwing the game away. We take a break, back at it. It's only a game. He owned it like a man. He went to win and knows the BS when he see it. Ring the bell. Smash the bell.
Yeah, smash that.
Hey, and also when you smashing that bell, smash that like button. Share, like, subscribe to the Swoop Boys. You know what I'm saying? All right, so how are we feeling about the Phillies, man? How are we feeling? And mind you, to our audience, this is a Philly sports podcast. Okay,
so y'all can come and go as you please.
Yeah, so we're because I see the numbers going down. We talk about the Eagles, y'all was up. We talk about the Sixers, y'all was up. Yeah. Don't talk about the Phillies, y'all like okay.
Mad so Lakers ain't playing, bro.
Definitely.
We still gonna talk.
They're just mad. You already know we get the hate, the love.
So I definitely want to put that out there, man. How do you feel? How do you feel? I'm talking about the grit of this team. Let me go with you. Let me go with Charlie first.
The grit. I don't know. I think they need more grit. They Schwarber, what do you go? 0 for 5, hitting the like 2 double plays today. You know, Castellanos, he hasn't done much. He's probably like 4 for 30, 25 in the season. Harper, you know, come on, MVP. He's not
Right.
You know, and they need to figure out this center field spot. I really do think they need to get a lineup set. Girardi needs to stop shuffling these guys in and out. You're either going to have to go with Stott, Bohm, and Camargo on the days because Camargo is going to be your utility guy, pinch runner, whatever. He's going to play that role. He already knows what he got signed for. But you got to either go with Veerling and Moniak. That injury does hurt us, man. I really hate to say it, but that's a heartbreak. You know, that kid had a hell of a spring training.
He was looking like he was going to be taking that.
He had a hell of a spring training. He took that. He was set. You know, set in stone. That lineup was set in stone with him in center field. And on Double, was he on the 10-day DL right now? Something like that.
Yeah. That's why they got. They pulled up what's his name from the. Yeah, bro. It's
so that right.
And Veerling,
this right here is our starting lineup. So this is our starting lineup right now for the
for Thursday. That was for today.
As Charlie, Charlie hit it on the head right there, man. We gotta stop playing on the outfield, bro.
Well, the other part about it is the fact that it's like not for nothing. Stott's a young prospect. We already know that. Like they got to stop playing this game where it's like they don't know if it's going to be Baum or Scott. Like, you know, right now we're on the 40-man roster. When it gets down to the 25-man roster, you're going to make the decision, and it's not going to be Baum. Like, you got to let Stott get as many days in as possible to go ahead and play. So the random shuffling doesn't make sense.
Stott's proved himself more than Bohm so far. I mean, it's only been 7 games, but you know, I mean, you only have so much time.
Well,
Camargo,
I heard
he slotted in the first base.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's trying out there. He's
trying
acting like it's game 7. The NLCS.
But I mean, then Bohm's out here having he was 3 errors in the first 2. You know what I'm saying?
It was just one game. I mean, I'd just take that game and throw it in the trash, whatever you said. But you know, he did have it. He did have it. You know, a good game after that or before that, right? And he had a couple base hits, maybe a double in there.
Yeah.
You know, this didn't he get a single in the 9th today? He pitch hit. He got a single.
Yeah.
No, I really think our center field is just that's what really makes or breaks our lineup. You know what I mean? Yeah. Schwarber's going to hit. Hoskins going to hit. Harper's going to come around. You know what I mean? Didi's going to do his thing. Segura, whatever. JT's been crushing it. You know what I mean? The only one.
Yeah, but my thing is, where's Segura been, though? Where's he been?
What do you mean as far as like what do you mean as far as like he hasn't been showing up?
It's just off and on. It's off and on.
He's a streaky hitter. Man. So sometimes he comes in. Sometimes it seems like not for nothing when the top. It seems like Segura just can't get right. Like when the rotations it seems like Segura don't come with that heat. But let us.
But you got. But the thing is this: so you got to come with it when there's adjustments. When there's adjustments about to be made, you have to come with it.
It seems like Segura be going off when it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter.
When it don't matter. When we're down 6 runs. Nobody's won. Segura's
You're down 4 runs. He hits a solo shot. Like
he hits a solo fucking shot.
And then he goes to the dugout like, I did my job.
Yeah. There's nobody on base and he's gonna hit a solo shot.
Yo, Phillies came out to Phoenix, right? I take my daughter and my wife. And me, my wife, and my daughter, we go. By the way, my daughter loves baseball. Okay,
yeah.
My daughter, and like I've taken my daughter to Eagles games back home. I took my daughter to basketball games, see LeBron, KD. My daughter is like, okay, all right, can I have some more candy? When it comes to baseball, my daughter pays attention. It's weird. And then what I think she's probably with grandpa. You know what I'm saying? So my pops, he takes scores. My pops is really into it. He's into it. You know, South Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Stand up. And you know, when we're there, we're doing a thing, whatever. My daughter will pay attention. I don't know what it is, but then when I'm paying attention, I'm looking, and I'm not drinking in no glizzies. You know what I'm saying? I won't put that. You know, we gotta take a drink. No glizzies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking, and I'm like, dude, right? He does me do. He do his thing. And then everybody else like, yo, I'm just here.
Yeah.
It's so weird with him, bro.
I know what it is.
So
I'm gonna tell you. Want me to break it down for y'all?
Go ahead, tell Will.
He's not a partier. So like baseball players, they be partying when they go city to city, right? They don't just go rest up, blah blah blah. They get it in.
Yeah.
He ain't getting it in with everybody else.
So
They out getting it in, and he's going bop. You know, like okay, I did my thing. Yeah, obviously.
And now Segura's gonna. They say Segura's gonna be out for a couple weeks, right?
What?
I guess, man.
He got hit. He got hit with that pitch.
Oh yeah, he broke his hand.
He's gonna be out. So he's out.
No.
But maybe
he didn't even wait. Who played second base today? Stott?
No, Stott was out. It was who did play second
Camargo?
base? Camargo played second base for us.
Are you serious? I thought he played third, or it was a Stott at third.
No,
Stott played today.
Stott didn't play today. Oh, Stott did play today.
He
Stott
did
was
play
at third.
today.
Baseball's funny though. Like the first half of the season, it don't really matter. It matters, but it don't matter. Like, you can't
Braves were under 500 team last year.
Yeah, you can't go in the tank in the first half of the season. But you know, if you're gonna have injuries and you need some time to gel, figure out who's gonna be the guy. The first half of the season is good.
Yeah, that's the time.
Second half is when you need to get after the All-Star game is when you need to start picking that pace up. You know, whoever's playing the best down the stretch usually is the team that you gotta watch out.
Who the hell
like the
Nationals, losing to the
they weren't
Marlins
shit in the first half of the year, and they just came on like boom. Same thing with who was hot last year? The Braves.
The Braves were under 500 most of last season, and then they slid into the playoffs. And, bro, baseball. If you think about when anyone ever says anything about all you need is to get in and you got a chance. Out of any sport, baseball is the most that's the most true for, because if you get into the playoffs, you get the right matchups, you can literally take it all away. Like the Braves, they were not the best team in baseball last season. They just happened to be hot at the right time and catch the right matchups.
Yeah, they caught lightning in a bottle.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
All right, so let's Reek, let's get to the comments on that one.
And so now we're just wait. What? Still here? Oh yeah, still here. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that.
Yeah,
just
guys.
wait till we get a WNBA team.
Yeah, I like that, Walker.
See, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. I'm gonna be interested to see who makes that happen. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be because the Ace, out here, the Aces are popping. The Aces are popping in Vegas.
Depends on the community.
Yeah, they popping out here.
Everything is popping in Vegas. Anything, first of all, hey, you know what's listening? They popping out here. Anything is popping in Vegas. Come on, B. Stop playing. Stop playing, B.
Depends on the community.
Yo, you see Will's face?
I know, because he knows.
Yeah, everything popping in Vegas, B. Come on, man.
Now remember,
stop playing.
First month, some youth kids can call up, and they won't count towards their MLB time. Yeah. It's because right now they can do the 40-man roster. So there's going to be a lot of shuffling the deck. You're going to get to see some young guys, some names on the jersey that you're not going to get to see later in the season. And that's what baseball is great about. But they are kind of screwing those kids too, because if you don't get enough service time, then it doesn't really count. So hopefully they get more. I mean, that was part of the beef during the lockout. Offense needs to be more consistent. And yeah, that is true. The thing about it is, guys, we got a great offense, but in baseball, sometimes the bats just don't. They'll be dry and
turn off.
And then they'll turn. Then out of nowhere, somebody turns the faucet back on, and these guys are gonna just start batting 1,000. So right now, it's a little bit frustrating. It's a little annoying. Obviously, we just dropped the game today, so we're under 500 against a Marlins team. We definitely could have beat.
Florida.
Yeah, you sound like Girardi. You sound like Girardi.
Do I?
You sound like he was doing like this in the press conference today. He was doing this. He had his hands up behind his head like this, sitting there in the chair, leaning back like nothing was happening.
Hey, bro,
just give it a second.
You know what it is. Lex ain't worried. I ain't worried.
Yeah,
that's funny. Yo, shout out to Lex. Yo, what up, nephew? So last segment of the night, guys. We about an hour and a half. We're gonna do cops of the month of the week, whatever you want to do, and then we're gonna tune it out.
Right. Look at him; he's all showered up.
So cops of the week with Rick is Lex. He said that joint nice.
I got this one baby right here. Cops of the week. It's been a slow little week for me. It actually hasn't come in yet. Charlie, I actually got to show him. I ordered up the Bryce Harper headband.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got one?
He's gonna look
I
Bryce,
got one. I got the picture right here.
The fanatic.
You gonna be the Puerto Rican Bryce?
Yep, I'm gonna be the Puerto Rican Bryce Harper. You know what I'm saying? You guys can get to see. I can't wait to rock that joint.
Nice.
I'm rocking in the Citizens.
Will, did you have anything?
Nah, I ain't really getting nothing this week. Next week, I'll surprise you. I got something.
All right, Charlie, did you get anything? I know you probably new
get
to
anything
it,
from
we do the drops of the week. You know what I'm saying? So
drops of the week.
Did I get anything? I got Phillies tickets. I'm going to Dallas Dog Night.
There you go.
That's that.
There you go.
So the Rockies, I think it's coming up.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I actually got 3 items. I got an Allen Iverson, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. John, I got this from my aunt. My aunt did this for me. He got this for me. So yeah, he got that for me. So I was like, yo, had to cop it. Also, my uncle came through with the 60 anniversary patch for the Philadelphia Eagles. Also has accolades on the back of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is fire with the
rest in peace right there.
Yeah, man. So yeah, and rest in peace, my Uncle D, man. So yeah. Also, Cop, you know me and my hats, man. Y'all be hitting me up with my hats. Y'all see this joint right here. Y'all see this joint right here with the veteran with the patch on it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me. Athletic, the Philadelphia Athletics. You know what I'm saying? Got that joint. That joint just came in. Nice. Yeah, so this joint just came in. I'm definitely gonna put in. I'm probably definitely gonna put in the description where I get my hats in because y'all be blowing me up in my DMs about my hats. And my hat collection is crazy. So I ain't gonna even front. My hat and my shoe collection is crazy. So speaking of my hats, this is my whole thing right here in my patches. The patch. Yeah, I got
a duffel bag of hats.
Yeah, I got a duffel bag of hats, man.
Where'd you get that?
That's crazy.
No, this is Hat Club. This is Hat Club. So this is my all my patches, Philadelphia hats only. I got, like I said, everybody hits me up, man. Like it's crazy. You see my DM. My DM is crazy. So I'm gonna show y'all my collection because everybody's like, "Yo, show off your collection for hats." So I got the old joint right here. Because this is
that throwback P is hard.
Yeah. So I got that.
That might be my favorite P. Honestly.
Yeah, the favorite P on that.
Like
Yeah.
I do like that.
As y'all know, and then I got my patches. Everybody's been hitting me up. And I'm gonna link down the description where I get my hats from because y'all been hitting me up about that.
Hey man, if you got once we hit 1,000 subscribers, King's gonna give away all his hats, y'all.
I do. I know. I ain't giving all my hats, but I have some hats that I can give away. I have hats. I have a lot of hats. I have a lot of hats that I can give away. So, y'all keep on following, subscribing. I got a whole bunch of hats, patches, the P with the love. You know what I'm saying? Patch on it. And Pittsburgh. I shout out to Pittsburgh because my mom's from Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? So don't hate. And I also got that 60s. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing, liking the channel. Yeah. Swoop Squad. Y'all know what it is. When y'all need them t-shirts, come holler at us. Wow. We're gonna have some Swoop Squad with Sixers colors. Y'all don't want the throwback. You also want the step back joint, the James Harden joint. We also gonna have some Philly joint. We're gonna have some hats coming out as well, but we're waiting on Will.
Yeah, we're waiting for the machine to come so we can go ahead and start. You know what I'm saying?
So have some hats coming out.
Things coming from overseas take a minute, but it's going to be well worth it.
It's route, man. It's crazy. China, but it's coming.
It's coming. Hey, Charlie right here. That's family, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be seeing him around. He's going to be coming in. He's going to be helping out with the correspondence. And he's definitely going to be coming in with the Flyers talk, too.
Yeah, I already know. A little about myself. I played hockey my whole life, you know what I mean? From all over, from Canada down. All up and down the East Coast. Played for Rutgers for 4 years. College hockey at a very high level. So I'm into my Flyers, even though they stink. I
Nice.
watch them all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, Scarlet Knights. You already know.
We're gonna do a get to know Charlie segment like we did because we do an intro for all the guys so the fans can get to know. So we're gonna set up some questions and stuff for you, and they're really gonna get to know. And
yo, Birdman, what up? Appreciate you.
Birdman,
what's that? No, Burking. Sorry, Burking. What up? What up?
Oh yeah, they both got that they kind of look the same.
Yeah, they both look the same with their thing. Mark, what up? But yeah, so next week. Hopefully, we'll be on next week. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it's a lot. We'll be on next week. It's your boy's wedding anniversary, so 9 years. 9 years.
Congratulations.
9 years. We'll not be on next week. Well, it's the draft. The draft. We'll be on before the draft. Let's just say
we'll be on before the draft and then we'll probably be on I'll be back home, but we'll talk about that. But yo, just want to say, as y'all know what it is, man. Win or lose, we still fly. Y'all know what it is. And fellas, y'all got anything to say?
Man, y'all have a good week, man.
Yo, thank you for having me.
For sure. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I hope to be invited back.
Oh, we got you.
Hopefully the Phillies can win this series, man. They
turn it around, right?
You know what I mean? Yeah, they need to turn it around. The bats need to start going. They'll be all right.
The expectations is kind of high for the Phillies right now. So
how about let's get a Sixers win.
Let's get a Sixers
win. Hey, can we get a cheers? Can we get a cheers to the Sixers?
Oh, I just chugged my beer.
Hey, is that a adios motherfucker you drinking?
Yeah, man.
Oh, this motherfucker about to be wild in the night.
Yo, son, it's Good Friday.
Yo, you
Ghost got into it. He over here wilding right now. Like you saw him running around.
See him running around.
Hey, but this thing is, you know what it is, man. It's Swoop Boys. This is how we do. It's barbershop talk. Everybody come by, sit by. We're gonna talk to them. It is what it is, and we're gonna have a good time, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, salute and out, yo,
boys.
Swoop Boys, and we out. Yo, did you just hear about the Dallas Cowboys?